you can see, I'm at Yankee Stadium for a very special edition. It's our first BP takeover of the year. We have a great lineup on deck. I'm going to go behind the scenes with the grounds crew. I'm also going to talk to Yankees hitting coach Dylan Lawson by the cage, and I'm going to answer questions from you, the fan. But what better way to kick off our first BP takeover than with the captain, number 99, Aaron Judge. Aaron, just out of the cage, the batting gloves are still there. What's your philosophy during BP? What do you try to work on?
Wow, well, thanks for having me today. Beautiful day out here. For batting practice, it's just kind of getting ready for the game. This is a time where I can kind of see, all the work I'm putting on in the cage, how's it translating to the field? How's the ball flight? How am I seeing the pitches? How's the body feel? And there you kind of, go from there, make your adjustments, get in the cage one more time, and it's game time. All
right, how was the ball flight? How does the body feel?
Body feels great. Ball's flying great. The wind's blowing out a little bit today, so we're hoping to put on a show here tonight. I'm
sure fans would appreciate that, no doubt. Now, you look at this team, just 12 games into the season, 8-4 on the year. What do you take away from the first almost 2 weeks of the season?
Wow, some big pitching performances, especially the guy going tonight, Johnny Burrito. What he's done, through spring training and then continuing that success in early parts of the season has been fun to watch. A lot of great at-bats from the young guys. Cabrera the other night in Cleveland has a big RBI single for us to give us a lead there, late against one of the best closers in the game. Just all around, just team wins. Every single night I feel like it's somebody different stepping up for us and, giving us that big hit.
Hey, you mentioned Johnny Burrito, 37 batters faced. He hasn't given up an extra base hit yet. Did you know he was going to be that dominant up here?
You never know, but that's the fun part of it. Guys like that who, he shows up to work every single day. He keeps his head down, works hard, and for him to have this type of success early on and continued success, I'm excited for it and, excited to play right behind him in right center field.
When I think of success to start the season, I think of Franchy Cordero. 4 home runs, 5 games. What can you say about Franchy and what he's been able to do?
Wow, Franchy's picked us up big time this season. He's come up. I felt like we were kind of joking with him, like, hey, you only hit 3-run homers? Like, what's going on here? It was pretty impressive, and, he continued success in Cleveland, did his thing in Baltimore, and, hoping he can continue that this homestand the rest of the season, man. He's been a pleasure to play with and play alongside in the outfield.
One thing that we saw all of last year was your consistency at the plate. It's carried over into this year. What allows you to remain so consistent at the plate, Aaron?
It's a team. I appreciate that a lot. The past couple seasons, especially last season, it's the guys I have around me. They allow me to go out there and play free. Take one at bat at a time. If there's guys on base, if I don't get the job done, I know the guy behind me is going to pick me up. So it allows me just to go out there and try to execute my plan and, go out there and have some fun. So it's always, my consistency is always just around this great lineup we got.
You have an on-base streak that's the longest in the league right now. Do you pay attention to that at all?
This is news to me. Oh, boy. But, I try not to, any on-base streaks, any streaks of any kind, each day is a new day. I try to approach every single day as, I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care what we got tomorrow. It's about what I can do today to help the team win.
You're the captain of the team. As we know, you've taken a big leadership role. There's a young guy on this club, in Anthony Volpe, and you did something pretty cool to make him feel welcome, buying him a PS5 so that you can then beat him in FIFA.
Yeah, I think he's kicking himself for accepting that gift. It's great. That's one thing about, a team is getting to know your teammates, getting to know your friends. Man, we're going to be with each other longer than we are with our families. So anytime we can get a chance to spend quality time away from the field, get to know each other. So then when we're going through those hard spells, those tough times during the season, we're able to connect and have real conversations and kind of get through things a little quicker.
How do you keep it loose throughout the course of an entire season?
If it's team dinners on the road, hanging out after the games, there's so many different things we can do. But, I think just all of us showing up to work here at Yankee Stadium every single day is a pretty nice treat, and we like to keep it loose here, too.
All right, team dinners. I need to know, how do you decide who pays the tab?
Wow, that's... It's tough,
No, I always make Michael K pay when we go on a team dinner.
Well, I guess we need to bring Michael K the next time we go out. But it just varies. You got a lot of veteran guys on this team that like to step up and really treat the team, and it just all depends. It all depends on who did it last, and someone usually always steps up.
Now, I saw you were doing a commercial with Travis Kelce. Can he hit a little bit, or were you being kind?
Oh, he can swing it. He was asking me for tips, and all of a sudden he was just hitting them over the fence. I said, hey, we got a spot. Like, you can play a little right field for me. We'll swap the jersey out. I think maybe if I swapped with him and try to catch some passes from Mahomes. I don't think it'd go as well. So it was. I was pretty impressed with him, man. He's an all-around athlete.
If you could play one other sport, what would it be? Would it be football? Would it be basketball?
Basketball. You know, that'd be a fun one. You know, they got great travel. You know, they have great, exciting games. I don't really have a jump shot, though, so that might make it a little tough, so I got to work on that.
Something tells me your work ethic, you'd be able to find one fairly quickly. Now, you know, talking about basketball, NBA playoffs now, were you a Warriors fan growing up?
I was a Sacramento Kings fan growing
Interesting,
up.
That makes sense.
All my guys left. You know, I was a big Chris Webber fan, Mike Bibby, Doug Christie, Peja Stojakovic. Those were my guys kind of growing up. So I've kind of bounced around the California teams a little bit, you know, gotten to know Steph and the Warriors a little bit, Draymond, those guys, and their continued success. So I'm excited for this playoffs. You know, it's going to be a fun. I like watching the play-in tournament. It always leads to some exciting moments. So I'm looking forward to see what the Knicks and everybody does this year.
Talk about exciting moments. Spring training. You were thinking about being a reporter for a day, and we have a little bit of time left. So if you'd like to step into this chair, any questions?
Oh, why'd you have to bring that up? If they could pull up the replay, you could just see it, beads of sweat dripping down from me. I was so nervous. I don't know how you guys do it, but I'll stay on this side. You got that side.
You know what? I think I like it better that way because there is no chance that I can hit 100-mile-an-hour fastball. You do a much better job at that than I do, Aaron. Thank you so much for joining us.
I appreciate it.
Best of luck tonight.